North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So North Texas offense has the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today? And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now this offense is back on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Trying to set up the screen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going temp.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He caught it. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11.
The Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. North Texas in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got his man on the right. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by 11 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice complete. This wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's right. That's caught. It's Smith. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. 1st down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes one man miss. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Mean Green, with awful field position, will try to find some room to operate on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Shakes off the defender. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
There he goes.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. North Texas in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with it.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
Wide open on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He might want another play. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Finds a little space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Offense set on 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evans. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They get to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy the connect, and they keep the drive going.
Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's right. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. North Texas in the hurry up.
And they haven't called his number a lot today, but, man, they needed that 3rd down conversion. Got to get points on this drive, trying to go down the field. Obviously, the clock isn't your friend. Nice job getting the first down there.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Montgomery. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Going to swing it on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Gonna look downfield again, using his legs to buy some time. finding open areas. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it on the option. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, and it's in there for a touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This drive will open from the 15. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll run it again. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. North Texas will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Hauser. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success.
Touchdown, North Texas! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He's got him. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up.
Offense facing fourth down.
Making side adjustments here. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely... Expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Back to pass. It's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing.
He'll take a shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. A shot for the end zone. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Right on the money. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Floating away. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd down, going up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Montgomery. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. North Texas will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Wright. Makes the catch, it's Smith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open and into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
It's complete on the right side. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. In all likelihood, this drive will be decided. Sneaks into the end zone.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it? No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Find my guys quickly. Know my matchups, get them the football, and let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Now on 2nd down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball. And it's
in for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Offense, quick tempo. The inside handoff. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man in the middle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. The throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense calls it. To stop the clock.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Snagged out of the air. Knocked off his feet. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Powers through the defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
On the set. Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Oh, he wants it all. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds us back in the middle. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. North Texas will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll go back to work on offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Scrambling away. Running into the open space. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Found a seam. Touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Jukes his way for more. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. North Texas in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. North Texas really has it going on offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires downfield. Working on the right. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Coming up, 4th down.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Now the toss. Past the 40. Open space at the 25. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. On the option. Quick toss. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. To throw, it's right. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The run from the shotgun. He's out past the 35. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The mean green after that last run. Why not go back to the well? Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The mean green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up.
Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's not...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to pass. It's right. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Knocked down, but speeding down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. The takes matters into its own hands.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pressure coming. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Powers through. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll be 3rd and long. Here comes the option. The pitch. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Brings up 2nd down.
Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0.